Okay, hi everybody. Tonight is Paper Pumpkin Alternatives night. I have five, maybe six alternatives to show you that I'm super excited about. It is the June 2024 Life is Sweet Paper Pumpkin Kit that we're doing. And like I said, I'm super excited about it. So I'm Tina Carini. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Byron, Georgia in the US. And yeah, so I'm super happy. Hope that you guys jump on real soon here and we can get started. So meanwhile, I'm just gonna chat a little bit, not too much, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump in because I'm always nervous that my live stream is gonna end because of our internet here where I live. We kind of live out a little bit, and we have a hard time getting good internet. But anyway, yeah, so let me show you. You know what? I think I might just go ahead and go down to the desktop and we'll talk about some of this stuff. So this is the Life is Sweet June 2024 Paper Pumpkin Kit. These are what the kit is intended to create, and I took the kit and made alternatives. This is sometimes you don't really like the cards that it makes, and sometimes you do, but you want to make different ones as well. You don't want to make three of these same design and this design and this design and so forth. So, and plus, it's a lot of fun and it's a challenge for me to come up with different ideas on how to use the kit. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and get started here. So let's go ahead. The first one that we're going to do, I don't know if I want to show you the card yet or if we're just going to go ahead and make it. So I think that that's what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make it, and then I'll show you the card, the one that I made. So, but they're all identical except for one will not be because I miscut something and I only had one left. So I kind of messed up there, and I don't think I scored this card. I got to put yes, I did. Barely, but I did. Okay, so we have a piece of thick basic white. So this is 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4.25, and I did not score it very well. So we are going to just do our best here. I know that somebody gave me a tip a while back ago, but I don't remember what the tip was, but it was a good tip. It's something to use my paper trimmer with, but I've gotten better at it, so it's okay. All right, so I just gave that a nice score, and then these are our pieces. So, and unfortunately, I've used pretty much everything but the envelopes in this kit. So they're all cut up, and I don't have anything left to show you what comes in the kit except for showing you this here. Normally I'll do a paper pumpkin unboxing and show you what comes in the kit, and we usually make one of each design, but this month I didn't do that. So so this is all what comes in the kit. You have these pre-die cut lemons and peaches and cherries, and then you have these, and let me tell you, this does coordinate with, I think it's the Mediterranean suite, so where you can get these dies that cut these out so that you can make your kit go further if you want to. It comes with all-inclusive stamp set. Then, of course, if you had the add-on dies, you could use those with it as well, which I am using tonight. I'm using the thanks. I've gotten a lot of use out of the thanks and the butterflies. Comes with some linen thread, the card bases. So we did cut some of these card bases. I didn't touch the envelopes this time. I left them alone. It comes with some die cut out vellum and some glimmer or shimmer white paper that has the words congrats on it. Hello, miss you. What else is there? I thought there was something else. I can't remember what it is. Hello, congrats, and miss you. And those are already die cut for you as well. So let's go ahead and get started here. So this is one of the card bases that I cut down. It was two-sided, so it was the front and the back, and I like that when it's like that because you can really get a lot of use out of it. And I just cut it down to, I think this is cut to, oh, I didn't write the measurements down on that. I think it's 4 by 5 1/4 is what I cut it down to. Yeah, I did. And we're just going to go ahead and adhere this down. So I'm just going to use my glue. And I'm going to be a little bit shaky tonight because I had a little bit of a rough day at work today. I got glue on my desk. And so my mind is trying to wind down from that. So I'm going to do my very best. And I really hope that you guys like these alternatives as much as I do. Okay. Oh, and I have to tell you guys, thank you so much for following me on Facebook and for your likes, your thumbs up on Facebook and YouTube, and for your subscribers. When I started the Paper Pumpkins, it was the butterfly one, which I can't think of the name of it now. Butterfly wings or, yeah, something like that. And I was at 225 subscribers, and I am now up, as of right now, to 390. So I'm so excited. Thank you so much, you guys. All right, so here's one of the pre-cut vellum dies. And when I laid that, this is going to be landscape. When I put that on top of there, I just didn't think that it popped. So what I did was an old trick that you do that makes it look like it has a layer behind it, but it really doesn't, is I just dragged it into my peach pie, because this month's kit has a lot of the in colors in it, so which I love, because the in colors are just so beautiful. I don't think I could ever get tired of them. They're just really beautiful. And sometimes I get a little sloppy too when I'm trying to get the edges on here, but it's okay, because if I get too much and I don't like it, I can take my color lifter and lift it off. Like, I can already tell that I got a little bit more than what I wanted to get. Oh no, not this one. This one I can't take my color lifter to, or can I? Maybe I can. Let's try it and see what happens. I need to get my, yeah, I can. So I can just take my color lifter and lift that off of there. This is really for your Stampin' Blends, but hey, it works for this, so I'm happy. I need to get a piece of scrap paper. I wanted to get a clean piece of scrap paper down here. I should have had that ready to go before we went live, but like I said, my mind is all over the place. All right, so I'm just gonna wipe that off of there like that. Then my color lifter is all clean, and then we're gonna glue this down. Now, the trick to this that I've learned is if I just take glue and just do glue all over it, it'll show through. If I use my tape runner, it'll show through. You can just put it under here where it won't be so noticeable, but when I did that, my ends were wanting to curl up, and I didn't like that. So I'm just going to take my liquid glue, put some on my silicone mat because nothing sticks to it. When this glue dries, I can just peel it right off. I'm going to take a sponge that I have, and I'm just going to dab it in here and get some glue on there. And then I'm just going to make sure I have the back side, which I don't know. Yeah, I do. So I'm just going to dab this on here. And it doesn't really take a lot either to do it. And then this won't show through. Now watch it show through tonight. After a million times of doing it, it doesn't show through, but it will tonight. Oh, how many of you does that happen to? And there we go. So that's on there, and we're ready to go. So now I did the thanks, and I used the shimmer paper. That is this paper pack right here. You get one sheet of each. It's absolutely beautiful paper. That glitter does not come off. It is on there to stay. And this, I believe, is the Summer Splash. My sample, I used the Shy Shamrock. I always say Shamrock, and I don't know why, but I do. And then here is a piece. This is, let me see if I have something of somewhat that I can show you. It came in this. I have one kind of bigger piece left right here. In here, this one I've trimmed up too and used pieces off of it. And all I did was carefully just kind of cut it in half. It's not perfect, but it's okay. And then I wanted to use the back side of this. So I'm just going to glue that down, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the vellum. So I'm just going to put some glue on here. And I am going to bring this over here. You can use try not to move that so I don't get glue all on the front side. You can just put glue straight on there, but I just didn't want it to ooze out. I'm going to try to place that right in the center of our vellum piece. I'm just going to carefully push that down. Then I took two of the peaches. I took one of the lighter ones and one of the darker ones, and I may still have some. I do. I actually have quite a few peaches left. So I just took one of those and one of these, and I took one of the baby ones too for the inside of the card. And then, oh, I dropped it. Here it is. And then we're just gonna glue one straight down, and then we're gonna pop the other one up, just kind of corner like that. I'll get it out. Okay. I'm just gonna use a little bit of my liquid glue, and I am gonna just stick that one right about there. And then we're gonna pop this up with a dimensional. And I'm just going to put one on there. I think that will be fine, just right in the center. And I'm going to catty corner that one too, kind of like that. Just like that. I went ahead and I don't know if I finished telling you guys or not, but I used the add-on dies to cut the thanks out. And I already put the dimensionals on here to save time because you have to cut them down into little pieces. So the easiest way that I found to do it was to cut the sides of your dimensionals, because you have this blank spot that's right here, and I just cut strips out and then cut them down. That was the easiest way for me to do, and it worked out great. So now we got the tedious part of trying to carefully pull these off. Oops. I don't want to pull the dimensional off. There we go. This is the longest part, I think. All right, and then we're just gonna, oh, you know what I forgot? I don't want the dimensional on my tea. Let's hope I can get that off of there carefully, because my peach is already popped up. So there we go. Took that right off of there. These are sticky. And then I'm just going to place it right here, just like that. And I'm going to try to get this as straight as I can. Oops. Well, that wasn't straight. Okay, so just like that. And then we are almost done. So then what I did was, the kit also comes with these beautiful pearls. They are the iridescent pearls, I believe. And then I wanted to give it a little bit more pop. So, I put my markers away and I needed them. Hold on one second. I am going to get out the peach pie. I said, I don't need the markers out. Why do I have them out? But I do need them out. Okay, so I took the dark peach pie, making sure it's right, and I just colored a couple of them. So we just colored, I colored a big one, and then I colored a couple of the little ones, just like that. So now I have some peach pie. embellishments. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to take my take your pick tool, and I'm going to put one right about here, and I'm going to put one here, and one here, just like so. So I think that that looks really pretty, but wait, we're not done yet. We got to do the inside of this card, which I probably should have done before I did all that stamping. And so then I used the stamp set that comes with it, and I chose Life is So Much Sweeter with Friends Like You. And we're going to stamp that in Summer Splash. So let me get my Summer Splash over here. The ink spot that comes in the kit is the Shy Shamrock. And then I'm just going to try to stamp this straight. Try. Not too bad. And then we're going to take the little peach and we're going to put it beside our sentiment. So our greeting on the front says thanks, and then you open it up and it says life is so much sweeter with friends like you. And then I'm just going to stick it right there, just like so. So there is alternative one. So there's my original where I used the Shy Shamrock. And then here is the one we just did where I used Summer Splash. Okay, so I hope that you like that. We're going to put that one aside. And then our next one, do we want to do this one? Okay, so we're going to do this one. So, oh, I didn't glue that down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You tell I got so excited about doing these. I didn't even glue that down. Okay, there we go. All right. So I thought this one was really, really cute. Let me hold it up. So we use some of the negatives from the die cut words to use a little bit of like an explanation on congratulations. Again, we use the back side of those leaves, the groups of leaves. I brought in some peach pie cardstock for our card base. I cut down one of the peach pie card base that came in the kit, and I cut it down. So this is, again, it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So we're going to give that a nice little burnishing there. Actually, I'm going to do this side too. And somehow or another, I bent that. So we'll just flip it over. Good thing we have two sides. No, I'm going to leave it on there. Okay, so I took one of the vellum pieces and I cut it in half. So we're going to use that. I'm not going to do any of the peach pie on this because I just feel like it's going to blend in with the peach pie. Where you drag it into the ink pad. I'm not going to do it on this one. And then we're going to dump this stuff out. I got some static electricity going on in here. Hopefully I can get those little pieces out and not lose them. Oh, like I almost just did, right? All right, so we got that and we got that. Uh-oh, I am missing one. There it is. Okay. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to just glue this down and this down. I think I'm just going to glue, trying to remember how I did this. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to glue it down to about there. Is where I think I glued it. But I won't want this to dry because I want it to be centered on our card, and this is not centered, so let's pull that up, or straight is what I meant. Come on, go straight for me, please. It would be a lot easier if I would just use my my grid paper, but I always forget to bring it out. All right, and then I'm just going to glue. I popped this up, so let's just take that glue right off of there. I popped this up. So we're going to pop it up. I'm just going to stick a couple of dimensionals on here. And then I'm just going to stick this right up here like so. And it's going to go there. And then we're going to have our congratulations. We're going to go ahead and take off the backings to the dimensionals. And then that is just going to go right in the center here. It's stuck to my finger. Right to the center. And it just does fit on here. It could come over just a little bit more, but it's stuck down. I'm not going to pull it because they are very delicate. And then what we're going to do is put a little bit of glue on this piece here. I don't want too much because I don't want it to ooze out the sides. And I really need what would make it easier, but every time I want them, I never can find them. Oh, here they are. I'm going to take my tweezers here. I love these things. Okay, and then I'm just going to place that one right about here. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Ooh, I just dropped something. Don't know what it was. Think it was a speaker. Oh, I almost lost this one. I don't want to lose that one. Okay, and then we're going to take another one here. Maybe. Probably just let me see if I can use this. This might work just as good. There we go. For these little tiny pieces. Take your pick tool as a lifesaver. Got a little tiny bit of glue there. And then that one is just going to go out kind of like that. Like that. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Put a little bit of glue on there. My craft area is such a mess. I've just been working and working so hard at work, and I come home and I craft and I'm not cleaning. I straightened it up a little bit for tonight, but okay, why isn't that? There it goes. I didn't want that much to come out though. I'm having a hard time today. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to come right about there. And then we're going to take this piece here. And I'm going to put just a dab of glue on that. Well, that stuck on there really well, didn't it? There we go. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to take that right about there. I'm going to turn it just a little bit like that. So there we go. So there is like explanation point. Not explanation point, but like, what do you call those? I said it earlier. And then we're going to take our little, I'm just going to go ahead and put glue on this because it's just going to slide up underneath there. And hopefully I left enough room to do that in here. So that's going to go like that. Ooh, my glue, I shouldn't have done that. There we go. All right, so that's under there. And then we're going to take this piece here. And this piece is going to go right up under here. just like so. And then there we go. Whoops, it can come down a little bit more like that. And then there you go. There's that one. And then you can decorate the inside any way that you want to. So there's that. Okay, so now we're going to do this one. This is the one we're going to do next. All right. This one, I have a piece of, actually, this is one of the card bases that came in the kit. And it was only one side, and they made it look like it was a layer. So we're not going to do too much with that. We're just going to leave that alone. We're going to fold it at the score line. Just like so. This I'm going to do, this was in the kit as well. This was a die cut. We're going to do, I think I used Poppy Parade on this one. My Poppy Parade lid is sticking really bad. And it looks like I actually need a new Poppy Parade. So I am going to just try to drag that in there and get that as good as I can. It's not really wanting to go like I want it to, but we're going to make it work. And I'm trying not to get too much. And then we're going to do this side here. There we go. All right, so we got a little bit of that on there, which is going to give it a little bit like we've got a tiny layer around it, but we really don't. And then I have a strip of Poppy Parade that's going to go right up here. We're going to glue this piece down, this scalloped piece, and then we're going to put this right over the top of that all the way from side to side of our card base. So it's going to be like that. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. I just glued this down flat. And I left a little bit of edge up there because I really wanted this to come down a little further. So it's about like that, I think. And then we're going to glue this piece down. So we're going to put some glue on there. And I'm going to go just under that little pink edge there. Like so. Oh, wow. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go side to side. I'm like, wait a minute, did I miscut that? No, I just was putting it on wrong. Okay, so there we go. We got it that so far. And then we have our hello. On this one, I don't remember what I did with that. I took some peach pie, and then I wasn't sure if I liked it. So then I took Poppy Parade marker and kind of colored over that very carefully with that. And that's how I got that hello. But for this one, I'm going to go ahead and leave it white, I think. And then you guys can tell me which one is your favorite. And matter of fact, tell me which card, period, is your favorite as well. So this one I didn't pre-cut, so put the dimensionals on it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So I just cut strips, and then I just cut little pieces out here. Oh, my husband is making coffee. Oh, that went flying. And I'm going to take a longer one. Oh, that one did too. Whee! All right, I think I got enough here. And if not, we can go back and cut some more. Let me do that. I'm going to put that on there. And then I have this one right here. And that coffee smells so good. Coffee. I love coffee. It smells so delicious. Okay. There. And then we're gonna put one here. You know what? I have much better luck with this. It's easier if I just take your big tool and then I can just lay that down. So much easier than trying to fumble with my nails. And then I can put that one right like so. And I need one on my O. So I thought I had another one. I do not. So we'll just cut another one. Not a big deal. There we go. Take your big tool. This is why I went ahead and pre-did all this, because it just takes some time to do this. All right, so we're going to pull these backs off of here. Hope you guys are still with me. And hang on, because I have some really super cute ones. And I'm going to put that one. Let me see. Let's take our cherry. And our cherry is going to go about like that. And then our hello, I really think I like it when with the hello colored. But we're going to go ahead and keep it like that for simplicity. Then I'm going to take my little sentiment piece layer here that comes in the kit. They're already pre-die cut. There's different sizes. I know for sure there's 2 different sizes. And then I'm going to use one of the stamps that's in the set. This says Sweet Friends. And I'm going to use Poppy Parade with that. You know what I did? I did not use my blend on that for the Poppy Parade. I used my blend with the with the pumpkin pie. No, with the peach pie. And I sponged or used my blending brushes with the Poppy Parade. Sorry, you guys, my brain is just scattered with the Poppy Parade. Okay, so then we're gonna, did I pop that up? I did not pop that up. So we're not gonna pop this up. We are just gonna glue this down, and we're gonna glue it right up underneath here. I'm gonna come off the side a little bit. Oops. Just like so. And the cherries I did pop up, so we're going to pop those up. We're going to put a dimensional right on each one. And then I need my little ones because I want to put a little one right. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put one right there and one right down here like so. Let's take the backs off of these. I thought this one was so super cute. It's a lot like the one that comes in the kit that it's designed to be like. But I just changed the sentiment up and just added a little bit more to it. For the greeting, I changed the greeting up a little. And we're just going to put that one right about there, just like so. And then we have a bow that I already went and tied with the linen thread that comes in your kit as well. And I'm going to use a glue dot for this. I'm just going to roll one up a little bit and stick that right on there like so. We're going to put that right there. And then I'm going to take one of those pearls. I'm going to use one of the bigger ones, and we're going to put it right in the center of the bow. Push that down really well. You did not. My husband just brought me a cup of coffee. Tell me he does not love me, and I will not believe you. Okay, And you can trim up your tails if you'd like to. I'm just going to trim them up a little bit because I think they look really pretty hanging. I really think they look pretty. So there you go. So tell me which one you like. My favorite one is the one where the hello is actually colored, but yours might be where the hello is the white. So there we go. So that's that. Love them. I love it. Okay. So that's that one. Now we have, okay, so this next card that I'm about to do, one little tiny part of it was not my idea completely. Actually, when I looked at this in the kit briefly and I saw these, I said, I know those are lemons, but they kind of look like fish. But I just kind of chucked it out of my mind and said, no, that's crazy. So me, because I don't go by any rules, I tell everybody, there are no rules. You do what you want to do. You do what you like. It's your card. It's your design. Just have fun. But I talked to myself right out of that. I said, no, that's crazy. Then I saw a thumbnail of Rachel Tessman, and I saw it real quick because I refuse to watch any Paper Pumpkin videos until I make my Paper Pumpkin alternatives, and then I'll go back and see what everybody else does because I don't want to be influenced by anything at all. But I did catch that one little brief and I said, oh, she did make a fish out of it. Oh my gosh. So I did, and I haven't watched her video, so I hope and pray that our cards do not look anything alike. But this is it. It is so stinking cute, and because I'm a coastal girl, I love anything coast, ocean, tropical, whatever. I had to do it. So this is my fish. I'm going to try to get it up closer for you guys. Oh, there's so much shadows tonight. See if I can't, there you go. You can see the glitter right in here. Hopefully you can see it because it's absolutely adorable. I made, using my Wink of Stella little, what do you call them? Oh, the scales. I made the little scales on there. But I thought this card was so cute. I would love to receive a card like this in the mail. So let me show you how I created that. So we've got this. These are our pieces here, and I thought it would be fun to do a fun fold. Actually, another card of mine is a little bit of a fun fold too. It's a kind of a twist, but anyway, let me get there. So this is, I think this is 11 scored at 5.5, and then I put it through the trimmer and I cut off 3 inches. Okay, so then you fold this over, and give this a little thing, and then you keep your 3-inch piece. See right here, cut off this. So this is 3 by 4.25. So you just cut this off. You want to save that because that's going to be your layer that goes right here like so. All right, so we've got that. Then we have one of our little fishes here. Love that. I am going to make several cards like this. The paper will be a little different, of course, but this is cut from one of the card bases that comes in the kit. So then I have Shy Shamrock, and I have 2 pieces that are cut the same. These are 2 7/8 by 4 1/8. One is for our inside piece. Let me show you. So that's the inside that goes right there. And then one is for your outside. That's going to go right like so. And then, actually, I'm going to switch that up. This one, my blade is really, I've been going through blades like crazy lately. Let me see if I can kind of clean that up a little bit. All right, that's going to go, oh, so dark. Okay, that's going to go like that. Then we have, what was this piece for? Okay, this is our layer. That's going to go, does that go here? Hold on, let me figure this out. Oh, it didn't write a, okay, this goes on our inside piece. I have 2 inside pieces. Where's my other inside piece? Oh, you guys know I just had it. You saw it, right? Didn't I? No. This is the piece we cut off. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so that goes like that. But before we put that on there, this is our inside piece. This piece here goes on top of that. That's the inside. Okay, so we're going to put that up there because we don't need it. Then we have these two pieces here that I cut from one of the card bases that came in the kit. This piece is cut at 2 3/4 by 4. That's going to go on, no, that goes, yeah, it goes here. No, it goes on this piece. I'll get it together, you guys. Oh, I know you guys are probably rolling your eyes at me. Geez, Tina, what are you doing? All right, so this piece is 2 7/8 by 4 1/8. It's the same size as this one. So that's going to go on our white piece that we cut off, that we put aside to save. That's going to go right on there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Just like so. I'll move this out of the way just a little bit here. That is going to go here. Like so. Really need to do, I need to have a black background when I'm working with white, because that way I can see better what I'm doing. All right. All right, so there's that. Then this piece is going to go right on there. This piece is the one that's 2 3/4 by 4. That's going to go on top of there. So we're going to go ahead and put that on there. You guys are going to have to, oh, no. No. It's so hot here that everything is drying before I can. I'm going to put a little bit more glue on here, you guys, because I'm struggling a little bit tonight. Just so that I can have some wiggle room. I probably shouldn't even drink coffee because I do have the shakes a little bit too. But it just smells so delicious. All right, that is going to go right there, like so. All right, so this piece here, we're going to put that aside. Then this is going to go on the side panel here. This is 2 3/8 by 4 1/8, and it's going to go there. I'm going to go ahead and put this piece on this piece. And this is 2 1/4 by 4. I wrote all the measurements down on the pieces itself because that would help me not get so confused, because I know how I can get sometimes. So I'm like, no. All right. If you're new to my Facebook and you're new to YouTube, thank you so much. If you have not subscribed or followed me, I hope that you do that. Please give this video a thumbs up and please comment. Let me know, like I said, which one of these cards is your favorite. I would love to know. All right, this is going to come down here. This is going to come over here a little bit more. That's going to go just like that. All right, now we're ready to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here now, and then we'll decorate it. So I want it about like so. I don't want to glue this side down, only this side. So did I use dimensionals or did I glue that straight down? I used dimensionals. So we are going to use some dimensionals on that. And I am going to put some dimensionals. Let me see here. I don't want to. I'm going to put a dimensional. I got to see what I'm doing here. Right about here. And right about here. Sometimes I go too fast. I get ahead of myself and I mess up. So I'm trying to slow it down just a teeny tiny bit and make sure I do this right. Alrighty, and then that's going to go right here. And then I'm going to take these off. Probably didn't need this much, but since this card is the one that you're going to be lifting, I wanted it to be glued down really well so that it didn't pop off on whoever I send this card to. So hopefully I am still live, because if I'm not, I'm going to be heartbroken. Okay, so I am going to put that, make sure that that is right where I want it to go. And it looks pretty good. All right, so now the inside piece here, I'm going to stamp my thanks on this before I glue it down, just in case I mess up, because if I mess up, then I can cut another piece. I'm using Shy Shamrock. And I'm also, man, this is so inky. I need to find my spoon and kind of move it over, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm probably going to wish that I had. Look how it's kind of blotchy because the ink is so thick. We're going to go for it. I may regret it, but I'm going to go for it. All right, so I'm just going to try to center this the best that I can, and I'm going to regret this. But that's all right. All right. Maybe as it dries, it'll look a little better, and I'm going to put that aside. But just so that you guys can see how I did this, I just lined this up because this piece is smaller than this white piece here, the white panel. So I'm putting it about where I want it. I am going to glue this, put glue on here. Make sure that I have it lined up. This is the easiest way that I know to do this, to make sure that this is going to be behind. And then I'm going to take this and smoosh that down like that. Carefully flip it over and then hold it down. Hey, Carol! Just like so. And then that's down and ready. So if this ends up drying okay, then we'll use that. If it doesn't, I'll stamp it later and put it on there. All right, so now it's time to do the decorating on here. So I've got my sentiment piece right here. In this, you get this die-cut vellum as well. So you have these little leaf twigs or branches, and you have stars in here. Well, the stars look like starfish to me. And then I thought, why can't I use one of these? Actually, it was this one that I used for the seaweed. So you've got this one, and then you have this one. I'm going to use this one. And what I did was I used, I believe it was Shy Shamrock that I used. And I think I used the dark. So that's what we're going to do. And then I just colored it. I want the brush end. I just colored it. That's all I did. And I didn't care if it was darker or lighter or if I missed a spot. I just kind of went over it like so. So there we have that. And then I am gonna put a little bit darker. Okay, and then what I did was I wanted some shimmer on it because on our fish is some shimmer. So I took my Wink of Stella and I just brushed this on here to give this some shimmer. Give it a little bling. And there we go. And that's how I did that. So we're going to bring this back in now. And I'm going to stamp You're Truly Amazing. And I used the Shy Shamrock. And where is my, here it is. So this was in the stamp set too. You are truly amazing. I feel like that is not straight. Oh, I just got ink. That's gonna cause a problem. All right, I don't think my stamp is on there. I think it's curved a little, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it. I'm just going to, I'm gonna come over more to the right because I want some room for my starfish. So we got that, there we go. And we're done with that piece. So let me get that. It's got a big hunk of ink on the corner of the block because I rocked it. All right, so we've got that. Then I'm gonna find my starfish, here it is. And I took Peach Pie and colored my starfish. All right, there is a back side and a front side of this, and I think this is the front side. Keeps wanting, well, it just went flying, and you think I'm gonna find it? I've got dimensional backings all over me and all over the floor. No, so we're just gonna we're gonna punch out another one. Where did it go? Here it is. Now, if it was my only one left, I'd be on the floor looking for it. But okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna color this. And this one, I do want a lot of color on there. So I've got that. That's ready to go. So let me put, I gotta flip this over. Where's my silicone mat? Because I want to put, some glue on there. You know, actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of carefully rub this on here. I think that is probably going to be okay because it's so small. And I lost it. All right, so we're going to use these. Let's see if I can get this to work. Seeing double. That's not good, you guys. I really am seeing double tonight. Well, here it is, right here. All right, so I'm gonna stick this right up underneath there. Stick this because it's stuck to my finger. And that is gonna go right there, like so. On this one, it was hanging off a little bit, and I didn't like the way that looked. Not that I didn't like it hanging off, it's just that you can see a difference in color, and I didn't like. All right, so then this, we're ready to put this together now. All right, so this is going to come right here. I'm actually going to trim a little bit of this stem off. Not very much, but just a little bit. Right about there. That's going to go right here. So again, we're going to put a little bit of glue on there, not a lot. It may not show up as much, especially since there's color on here. But I'm just going to kind of carefully, I'm spreading it very thinly though, because I don't want it to show. Just really, I could use my sponge on this too, but I'm cheating. I'm going the easy route. All right, and I'm going to put that right about there, just like so. And my branch is actually coming this way, and this one's coming that way, but that's all right. All right, so now we're going to do our fish. So we've got to decorate our fish. So let me show you here. This is what I did. And I don't know if any of you guys are having issues with your Wink of Stella or not, but mine is giving me problems. All right, so I'm going to come about halfway with my fish, and I'm just doing like upside down U's all the way across. And then I'm going to offset it a little bit. And I'm okay if they're bigger and smaller, and it's all right. And then we're just going to go all the way down to the tail. All right, and then that's that. And then I took one of the pearls. I took the larger pearl, and I took, what did I use? I used my dark basic black ink Stampin' Blend, and I took one of the big ones. I have to use my bullet side. Did I use the big one? Yeah, I think I did. Because this is almost out of ink, and on the other side is all, it's all messed up, and it's not, there's no ink in there. So I'm going to try to get this as dark as I can. And that's good. Haven't used any of the new colors yet. No, Carol. You've got to use them. They're so beautiful. Try using Versamark before putting things. Oh, does that work? That is a nice little... Carol says to try using Versamark and then putting it in the green ink. Ah, I never thought of that. I'll have to try that. Oh, it helps sometimes on the solid stamps. Thank you so much for that tip. That is awesome. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to use dimensionals. You know, I've used all those. Oh, I got to get a new thing out. Okay, so is this my big ones? Nope, that's my solid sheet. Where is my big ones? These are all sheets. Uh-oh. Those are my little ones. I just might be out. Ah, here they are. I didn't think I was out, but I got scared there for a minute. Time to put these on the order form. All right, so I'm going to take one of these out. Stick that in there. Put that back together later. Who am I kidding? No, I won't. Like later I will. Like another day. Oh, because by the time I load this video and make my thumbnail to get it up and going, I'm going to be ready for bed. I'm already ready for bed. Okay. Oh, hey, Lynette. It's cool. It's cool. All right. So I am going to put this fish right about here like that. And then I don't know if you know what? I don't think I like the dimensionals on here, using dimensionals to pop that up, because when it goes through the mail, that's going to get flattened and it's going to curve. So you guys might not want to put dimensionals on yours. But anyway, I did. And I did put them on the sentiment as well. I used my minis. So we're going to do that. So here's our sentiment, or our greeting. This is our greeting. Okay, so I'm going to put a sentiment there, or not a sentiment. What do you call these things? Mini dimensionals. One right there. I hope that you guys are having a great week. I'm so ready for tomorrow at 4 o'clock when I'm done with work for 2 days. Ugh. Okay. And my boss did step down. She's stepping down. So I don't know what the future holds for me. Playing it by ear right now. So y'all just keep your prayers going that God's gonna give me peace on the direction that I need to go. I wish I could give you guys all the details of what I'm maybe facing, but I cannot. We're going to put this right about here. I'm going to cover up that stem a little bit. It's going to come right here. Hopefully I got that straight. All right, so the last thing we're going to do is we're going to use these pearls again, and we're going to do the bubbles for the fish. So I'm going to use a small one and put it right about here, I think. And then this one, that one wanted to, I'm going to put this one like, come on. These pearls really are pretty. I think we have them in the catalog, I believe. I think I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to take a big one, and the big one is going to go right here, like so. So there's the bubbles, there's all of that. You open it in, you got this big Thanks right here. Well, it looks a little better, but it's still not like I would like it to be. So I will be restamping it. And I'm going to try your tip, Carol. That's awesome. All right, so just like that. I know you can take a spoon and kind of push some of the ink away, but I don't have a spoon up here. And if I do, it's under something. All right, so, and then there you go. I love this card. You know, you can even take one of those starfish, and put it right here on there as well. If this doesn't give you enough room to, you can put your Thanks up higher to give you more room to write. You can write on this side as well, or you can write on the back. All right, so there's that one. Now, this is one of my favorites. This one in the fish is my favorites. So this one, I messed up when I was cutting the pieces for this. I cut them wrong. It was late last night when I was doing this one. I cut them wrong, so I didn't have enough of this color to do another card like this. And I said, well, that's okay. I'll just do it in the peach pie. So that's what I did. This is one of those bookbinding fold cards. So this is done with an 8.5 by 5.5. You score it at 4 1/4. So it's in your trimmer, or in your scoreboard or on your trimmer. You score it at 4 1/4, and then you score it, you slide it down if you're in your trimmer to where this lines up to the 3-inch, and then you score it. So 4 1/4 and 3. So we're gonna fold that at the 4 1/4 in half. And then let me tell you what I did. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate your prayers. I really, really do. Forgot what I was just saying. Oh, and then not only that, I said, well, I'll just do it in the peach pie. Well, I don't think personally it's going to be as pretty because I love this color group. Anything aqua, like I said, you guys, anything aqua, teal, I just absolutely love. Like, my favorite color in the whole wide world is Bermuda Bay. So if you've been with Stampin' Up! For a while, you know what Bermuda Bay is. So now I'm just going to put glue just in this inside piece right here. You don't want it to ooze out because then it will glue your card shut more than what you want it to be. So then I'm just going to fold that over and I'm going to glue that down like that. So that makes the bookbinding part, and I got ahead of myself, but that's all right. We'll make it work. So it opens up like that. So let's see. We have got these two pieces here. I did not do, oh, I did. Yay me. So this is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And it's going to go right here like so. And then this piece is 1 5 1/4. And it's going to go right there. So we're going to go ahead and glue these down. Piece of glue there. What I did forget to do is cut the inside piece. But I think we'll be okay if I don't do the inside right, I hope. Because it's the same size as this piece here. It's the exact same size. So I did not do a PDF file for these cards, But if anybody wants the measurements of them, you can always watch this again and stop it at any place to write them down. Or you can just email me, spongeandstamp@hotmail.com. No. Is it? Yeah, spongeandstamp@hotmail.com. That's my email address. I'm telling you guys, it was a rough day today. Then we have the Miss You, and this one can get a little tricky. This one, let me see. This is the one that I messed up on two. Not only did I cut this wrong, so I didn't have enough to do two, I cut this wrong. I cut it at 4 1/4 instead of 5 1/4, so it was too short. So we're gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna bring in I'm gonna bring in the Petal Pink and White combo ribbons. I thought maybe the white ribbon would be pretty and would be a little different on there. I tried to use a little glimmer, a little Wink of Stella on there to give it a little shimmer, but I wasn't sure if I really liked it because it kind of changed the color of the ribbon a little bit. So we may just do just the white, and that's where I wanted to tuck that under and glued that down before I tucked it under, but it's okay. So we're just gonna leave it flat like so, I believe. Or we could, I don't really like any of those colors though. That's not gonna look good. We could take some strips of some of the glimmer paper too and try that, or shimmer paper, glimmer paper. But, oh, that got caught in there. But I think I'm just gonna do this. And maybe I will just use the shimmer on there. So the only thing is that this ribbon frays very easily. So if you guys know any tricks at all on how to keep things from fraying, please, I would love to know, because my ribbon frays. All right, I'm just gonna try to cut this, and I'm not using my ribbon scissors. All right, so that's gonna go like that. This is gonna go like that. Let's get back on track here, Tina. This is gonna go like that, but I think this has to go up. This is where you have to play with it. So on this one, if you notice, my stems are a little bit squatty because I went ahead and put that down before playing with my cherries to make sure that I had enough room with them. So if you did not want to cut your cherries, because you can't have it over this score line because then it will fold the leaf. So you have to be careful with that. And I think it's okay if the letter comes over it, but it was really simple to do. So if you chose to do that, you most certainly could. But see, this is just, I'm just not real, I could do it like that. So I think I am going to cut these. So all you do is just take your snips and you just carefully cut them off, and then you just re-glue them where you want them to be. So no, the stems aren't as long as they would be normally, and cherry stems are usually longer, but you still see what they are, and I think it looks fine. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. So I'm gonna see if I can't get this glue to come out. It's all boogery at the end of this. I probably should clean it off. I eventually will. All right, so I'm getting a little lazy. I'm just so tired. Okay, so, and then you just play with it, because you just need it to be just a little bit shorter, not like a whole lot shorter. And then you just play with it. So there you go, you've got your stems. And then that gives you a little bit more room, because you still have to put your eye on here too for, well, you don't have to, but there's a, there was. I put it over here so that I didn't lose it, and I lost it. Oh no, there it is. Okay, yay. A circle that's die cut too for your eye. So I want to know why I'm having some issues here. That needs to go there, and this needs to go here, and this needs to come down, kind of like that. Yeah, I'm struggling with this one. We may not put the eye on this one. No, that's going to be all right. This is going to come down here. And then this one we're going to cut too, just so that it gives us a little bit of room to play. Try not to cut my cherry. There we go. All right. You guys, we're still alive, right? Yes, I get so nervous about that thing just shutting down. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead. I do have one more paper pumpkin, but I don't think I'm going to do it tonight. I might play with this a little more because I do have the envelopes to play with. I still have some more pieces to play with. And I think I might try to come up with just a couple more fun ideas for you guys. But I won't come live with them. I'll probably just do a recording. All right, and then we've got that cherry there. It's going to go there. And this, oh, you hold on one second. Alexa, stop. I do not know why, but my Alexa just started playing music. Okay, so there we go. So we've got that and that. And then we just need to put these down. We just need to adhere these down. Okay. I really so hope you guys like these and give these a try. Okay, so we've got Miss and then you. Oh yeah, I've been on here for over an hour. So I think I am definitely not going to show you the last one tonight. I am going to probably try to make a couple more and then do it. Or I'll just do a video with just that one alone. Okay, I'm a little slow tonight. All right, so there we go. And I am not popping up these cherries, but what I am going to do is I'm going to double up my my glue dots because that gives it a little lift too when you do that. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to double these up like so. And one more. I'm going to put that right in the center here. Just like that. And then we're going to carefully place this where we want it to go. Remember, you don't want it to go over that crease, that score line, because then it will bend your leaf on your cherry. So see how that gives it a little bit of a lift, but not too much. So I really love doing that sometimes. So we've got this. We're going to do that. And we are going to do this. And that's going to go right there. And one more for the leaf. It's going to go right there. All right, and then we're going to put that one don't want it to hang off too far on my card either, because then it won't fit into the envelope like so. I could have brought this one over a little bit more, but I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to put a little bit of glue on the dot for the eye. That is going to go right like so. So isn't that cute? And then we're going to take a little bit of, let's see, where is it? I need this. And I'm just going to go easy way here. And I'm just going to use my tape. That works perfect, actually. Maybe it won't. Maybe some of that tape will get on the end and we'll keep it from fraying too. I don't know, we'll see. All right, and then we're gonna put that. Sure wish I didn't miscut that shimmer paper, that white shimmer paper, because I just think that that is so pretty. All right, and then there we go. And then the inside, you can do your thing, and let me show you what I did with this. So I stamped with the stamp that comes in the kit. Wish you were here. Which one was it? That's, I think it was this one. Yeah. Wish you were here in Poppy Parade. I just stamped that down on a skinny piece of paper. You know, a piece of paper like so. I stamped it down there, and then I just cut out the words, and you can do the little, what do you call those? The edges, the fancy edges, or you could just cut them straight, and then I just went down like that. So I just think this card, I love this card. So you guys tell me which card is your favorite. Tell me which one you like best. Do you like the peach pie one or the summer splash one? And then all together, which is your favorite card out of the whole thing? Love the blue cherry card. Yes, this one. Yeah, that's my favorite. And I think this is one of my favorites out of the whole thing, out of all of these that I did. That one and the fish card. I absolutely love the fish card. Let's see. Then we have this one. Let me know which one of these is your favorite as well. If you liked the hello colored or if you liked the hello in white. And then this is the same card here. So we have congrats. And then we have this one. And did I show you? I don't have enough room on here. Let me scoots these over. That one was my sample card. That one's the one that I did the thanks in the Shy Shamrock. And this is the one that we did tonight. And I used the Summer Splash. Kind of looks the same on the camera, but it's really not the same. They are different. So it's not as green as this. This is more green. This is more blue. Summer Splash. Oh, who am I kidding? Love them all. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. So I really do hope that you guys like this. Again, if you have not subscribed to my channel on YouTube, Sponge and Stamp with Tina, I sure hope that you do. And follow me and click the bell icon so that you get notifications every time I upload a new video. I will be trying to come back here. I will not be live next Thursday, because it's the 4th of July, and I won't be live the week Thursday after that because I will be in Florida. So with my granddaughters going to nationals, it's a week-long thing. So we're going there. So the next 2 Thursdays I will not be live. I will try my best to get a recording up for the other paper pumpkin alternative I did, and I'll try to make a couple more too for you guys. And Yep, I think that's it. So I will see you in a couple of weeks. So I hope that you guys have a great 4th of July, and I hope that you get to spend it with your loved ones. And I am going to sign off now. See you later. Bye.